One question that has been on the minds of scientists for years is what the smallest building block of an organism may be. If we were to take an apple, for example, which is a part of a tree, and then break it down into its building blocks, we would see that it's made up of cells. We take this idea for granted today, but the truth is it took hundreds of years to realize this to eventually form what we call cell theory. In 1665, the term cell, coined by Robert Hooke, means the smallest structural and functional unit of an organism. In the 1820s, a botanist, Robert Brown, was the first to identify the nucleus. In 1838, Matthias Schleiden, a German botanist, concluded that all plants are made of cells. In 1839, Theodor Schwann concluded that all animals are made of cells. In 1855, Rudolf Virchow, a physician who did research on cancer cells, concluded that all cells are from other pre-existing cells. The cell theory, a fundamental concept in biology, is based on three core principles that define our understanding of living organisms. Firstly, it states that all living things are composed of one or more cells. Secondly, it asserts that the cell is the smallest unit of life. Lastly, the cell theory posits that all cells arise from pre-existing cells. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells are the two fundamental types of cells that constitute all living organisms. There are some key ingredients that a cell needs in order to be a cell, regardless of whether it is prokaryotic or eukaryotic. All cells share four key components. The plasma membrane is an outer covering that separates the cell's interior from its surrounding environment. Cytoplasm consists of the jelly-like cytosol inside the cell, plus the cellular structures suspended in it. DNA is the genetic material of the cell. Ribosomes are molecular machines that synthesize proteins. A prokaryotic cell is a type of cell that lacks a distinct nucleus and membrane-bound organelles, making it simpler in structure compared to eukaryotic cells. A eukaryotic cell is a type of cell that is characterized by the presence of a true nucleus enclosed by a nuclear membrane, as well as other membrane-bound organelles. Eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells are the two fundamental types of cells that form the basis of life, each with distinct characteristics. Eukaryotic cells, found in organisms such as plants, animals, and fungi, are complex structures that contain a defined nucleus enclosed by a nuclear membrane, housing the cell's genetic material. They also possess a variety of membrane-bound organelles, like mitochondria and the endoplasmic reticulum, which perform specialized functions. In contrast, prokaryotic cells, exemplified by bacteria and archaea, are simpler and generally smaller, lacking a true nucleus. Their genetic material is located in a nucleoid region. Prokaryotes do not have membrane-bound organelles, and their cellular processes occur within the cytoplasm or across the cell membrane. This fundamental distinction in cellular architecture underpins the diverse complexity and functionality seen across life forms. A cell organelle is a specialized subunit within a cell that has a specific structure and is responsible for performing distinct processes necessary for cellular function and survival. These organelles are typically membrane-bound and exist within the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cells. Some of the key cell organelles include the nucleus, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, peroxisomes, ribosomes, chloroplasts in plant cells, vacuoles, and the cytoskeleton. Each organelle plays an integral role in maintaining the cell's health and supporting its activities, although their specific functions are not detailed here. Cell organelles serve specialized roles that are essential for the cell's survival and proper functioning. The nucleus acts as the control center, housing DNA and coordinating activities like growth and reproduction. Mitochondria, often referred to as the powerhouses, produce energy through ATP. The endoplasmic reticulum, ER, is involved in protein and lipid synthesis, with the rough ER studded with ribosomes for protein production, and the smooth ER involved in lipid metabolism and detoxification. The Golgi apparatus modifies, sorts, and packages proteins and lipids for storage or transport out of the cell. Lysosomes contain digestive enzymes to break down macromolecules, while peroxisomes detoxify harmful substances. The cytoskeleton provides structural support and facilitates movement. Chloroplasts found in plant cells conduct photosynthesis, converting light energy into chemical energy.
Each organelle works in concert to maintain cellular homeostasis and overall cell function.